Good day everyone, Sir Ian here and welcome to IG Science Outlook, your quick guide for all your science tutorials. So let's get started. Today we will be talking about thermochemical equations. But before going into the details of this topic, let's review some of the concepts associated with thermochemical equations. First is stoichiometry. It's a branch of chemistry that deals with the quantitative relationships between the reactants and products in a chemical reaction. Now, in the example below, we have here propane reacting with oxygen to form water and carbon dioxide. For a complete combustion of 1 mole of propane, it needs 5 moles of oxygen to form 4 moles of water and 3 moles of carbon dioxide. Basically, stoichiometry tells us the theoretical amount of products that will be produced out of something that you have prepared. The second concept that is closely associated with thermochemical equation is the change in enthalpy. It is a measure of the heat absorbed or released by a system at constant pressure during a chemical reaction or a physical process. The word enthalpy, represented by H, is a thermodynamic quantity equivalent to the total heat content of a system. For a reaction that releases energy, we call it exothermic reaction, and the delta H is negative. While the reaction that absorbs energy, we call it endothermic, and the delta H is positive. The third concept associated with thermochemical equations is the states of matter. We have here the solid, symbol S, liquid, symbol L, and we have the gas, symbol G. You can find these symbols on the lower right of the substances in a chemical reaction. And what makes it important is different states of matter will give you different values of the change in enthalpy. Later on, I will show you example how these different states of matter differ in these change in enthalpy values. Now, the word thermochemical equation is a balanced chemical equation with physical states of matter indicated in the reactants and products, including the enthalpy change of the reaction. So, thermochemical equations are just a balanced chemical equations based on our knowledge on stoichiometry with the physical states of matter indicated on the lower right of substances with the enthalpy change located on the right side of the equation. And if it is negative, then it is an exothermic reaction, meaning to say it releases energy. And when it is positive, meaning to say it is an endothermic reaction and it absorbs energy. In this example of a thermochemical equation, hydrogen reacting with oxygen to form water, you need to have 2 moles of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen. So when there is no numerical coefficient on the lip of the substance, it is understood as 1. It will form 2 moles of water and the enthalpy change is negative 483.6 kilojoules. So it is negative, it means it is an exothermic reaction. Now this value represents the enthalpy change for the formation of water vapor or gas. But if the product is liquid water, the enthalpy change is slightly different and it is equal to negative 571.6 kilojoules. So I hope you could figure it out, the difference in their enthalpy change when it is a gas or a liquid. That's why those concept of physical states of matter is also very important in understanding the concept of thermochemical equation. In this last example, we have combustion reaction of methane and oxygen forming carbon dioxide and water. So we have here 1 mole of methane, so there's no numerical coefficient, it is understood as 1, and 2 moles of oxygen to form 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 2 moles of water. The enthalpy change for this reaction is negative 890.4 kilojoules. And to write a thermochemical equation, you are going to indicate the enthalpy change to the right of the chemical equation. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.